Hi there, I'm Coy, and this is going to be a guide for key dashing. So key dashing in A Link to the Past is when you dash through a locked door with key in hand. So right here, it's a big key door, and we have the big key in our inventory. When we dash into it, instead of bonking off the door, we just dash through and unlock it in one swift motion. And when you do it incorrectly, you bonk, and it's slower, right? So it's always faster to key dash versus bonking off the door, obviously. But how do you find where to key dash? Well, you can find those spots every 4 pixels in any room, in any direction, left and right, up and down, whatever. So the first pixel when we enter the room is always a safe pixel to key dash. So if we just don't move forward and just start our dash without moving at all, we always do a key dash. Another way you can find those pixels is by lining up on an object that don't move, like these statues right here work. So we can line up on the bottom or the top. We just line up, and then from here we do a dash turn, and that is where we dash and then turn, right? So we dash and then turn, and we always key dash from there, and that's always going to be every 4 pixels because these statues, the pots, skulls, whatever, are not placed randomly. They are always perfectly centered on tiles, so I think these take up 4 tiles. We can do it from the top or the bottom on either statue. They are the same. Just like that. So there are several places in the game where you can do a key dash, this one in Gaines Tower being number 1. There are 8 more that I have created save states for, although there's obviously going to be more places that you can key dash, but I will show you the 8 that I picked out. First of all, starting with 2 in Desert. This is in the first tile room. We do a dash turn right there in front of the door after picking up the key, right? This one's later in Desert. We can come through here, kill that guy, pick up the key, and line up on those pots, unless that guy gets in the way and ruins the whole thing. Try it again. Come through here, that guy's in the way, pick it up, and dash turn right through him, right? More are in Aga's Tower, where we kill these guys and get our nifty key from this chest, and we can do this key dash by lining up on the bottom of the chest where we picked it up from, and dash turn through the door. Later in Aga Tower, we can kill this guy, although this one's a little trickier because you can't actually see the door, you just have to kind of know where it is. In Thieves Town, if you were playing a V30C where you check the telepathic tiles and had the key from the first 4 chests, you could key dash through this one by dashing on the very first pixel in the room. And come up here and check the tiles real quick. Oh, check the tile. This is later in Thieves Town, where you were going to check the big chest. If you dash on the first pixel after entering this room, you always key dash through that door. Number 7... or number 8 is Skull Wits. I call this the sexy dash because this one does rely on enemy RNG. There is no way to control that it's going to work, but if the fire snake isn't in the way, I can do a key dash straight to the back. The enemy was in the way. Let's get a good one. We just walk left in the beginning of the room and start a dash turn and dash right up, kill both mini Moldorms, or whichever ones are in the way. And if the fire snake isn't in the way, we key dash through that doorway. And lastly, I want to show one in Ice Palace. So this one is if you got a key in the first chest and wanted to check right side. You can come through here, attempt to do the hookshot clip. I did not even get close to doing it, but we can always key dash because the big spike doesn't actually push you left or right, so we were always in the right pixel. Hey, we got it! There we go. We can do a dash turn through there to key dash through that door, which is faster than just walking. Well, I hope that helped you learn how key dashes actually work and make you a little less frustrated if you didn't know. So you could stop bonking. Wow, we just I was trying to bonk there, I just happened to stop on the right pixel. Okay, there we go. So you can stop bonking on these doors. It is way faster. And of course, if you did make a mistake, like say we were doing this one right, and I lined up too far to the right, you can just stop and do that. That's also fine. Not that big a deal. But key dashing, of course, will be faster. I hope that helped you learn key dashing, how it works, and how to do it, and where you can do it, and to make your runs just a little bit faster. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.